Okay, now that we have inserted our information in the spreadsheet, um, our numbers, our text, we formatted the spreadsheet to make it looks nice, looks all nice. Now we're gonna insert a chart. And Excel includes lots of different chart types: column charts, line charts, pie charts, bar charts, area charts, surface charts, radar charts, sunburst charts, tree map charts, histograms, waterfalls, combo charts, what have you. Lots of charts. Um, so the nice thing is each chart has its own purpose. Like for example, a column or a cylinder chart is a good way to compare values side by side. A line chart illustrates changes in data over time. Pie charts show the contribution of each piece of data as a whole, to the whole. So the pie charts are what we're going to be using for this one, because especially if you look at like rent, food, you know, tuition, books, we want to see like how much we're actually, contributing overall based off each one of these expenses. Which ones do we put more money in than others? Okay, so we're going to see how each part relates to the whole. So we're going to use a pie chart. So we're going to select the range A9 to A16. This is identifying the range of the category names. So each category is going to be one of those cells: rent, food, tuition, books, and so on. Now we're going to hold down the control key again and do N9 through N16. And what we're doing is we're going to use the pie chart to compare the total costs across the yearly costs. So for rent, we spend about $4,920 in rent a year. All right, now we're going to go to insert here, and we are going to go to insert a chart. We're going to find the pie chart here. Insert pie or donut chart. Donuts. That sounds good. Donuts. Oh, pie too. Pie's good. Alright, so we're going to click on the 3D pie chart. It's 3D! Okay. Alright, so what we did is we inserted our chart here, and you can see that each one of our categories is illustrated by color. I know it's kind of hard to see. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. So you can see that car payment is green, rent is that dark blue, and so on. Let's get this back to 100% here. Alright. Okay. Now we're going to select the chart title here, and we are going to type in monthly expenses. Okay. Now we are going to apply a style to the chart so we can enhance the appearance. We're going to go to the chart styles button here, to the more, and we're going to find style 5. That's all we're picking here. So that's our chart. Now, if you remember, I went over kind of what Excel was, and remember that an Excel file, the XLSX file, that's a workbook file. You've got multiple worksheets in a workbook. So, like, this is one worksheet. Similar to how in a document you have maybe more than one page, but it's all the same document. This is the same book. You've got multiple sheets or multiple pages. So this page, this sheet, this is going to be where our data is. Now we're going to end up moving this chart to a new sheet. So we are going to go to selecting the chart here, and we're going to go up here to the ribbon in the location group, and we're going to move chart. We're going to move it to a new sheet called monthly expense chart. So if you see, if you press OK, down here at the bottom we have a new sheet. So the chart is its own page, the sheet is here. So that way we can focus on the data here, and if we ever want to look at the chart, it's here. So you can see that, Each one of these is shown by a color. Okay, now because it would be awkward to have monthly expense chart and then sheet 1, we're going to rename sheet 1. So we're going to right click on it, rename monthly finances. So in this book, in this Jason Felt budget book, or in it's your name budget book, you're going to have a monthly expense chart and a monthly finances sheet. Okay. Now we're going to change the tab color, because why not? Right click on monthly finances, tab color, and pick your favorite color. Let's see, I like blue. Okay, so monthly finances. And then the chart, we're going to change the tab color, pick your least favorite color. I don't see my least favorite color here. I think I'm going to go to more colors. I'm going to go to custom. I'm going to find that really awkward green. Yeah, that looks disgusting. That's my color. Yeah, that weird yellow. So make sure you change it to a different color. You see one of these tabs so you can see. And of course, if you had multiple tabs, you can have them all across down here. Remember, these are sheets. So this is the monthly expense chart sheet. This is the monthly finances sheet in the book. Okay. Remember, we're going to save. Okay. We're also going to change the orientation of the worksheet as well. Because if we go to File and Print, it's in Portrait and it looks garbage looking. Okay, 2 pages. Ugh. So we're going to change it to Landscape. Okay. And we still probably have an issue. Yeah, we still don't see all of this here. But it's long ways. Now, if I were to print this, and we're not going to print it, obviously, but we are going to scale it. Okay, let's go to Scale to Fit, and we're going to fit to 1 page by 1 page. Okay, so what that means is when we go to File, Print, it gets scaled to 1 page. And obviously, the more columns you have, the more it's going to get scrunched up. You could even have it scaled to fit, like the width you can have to 1 page, or the height you can have to 1 page. Whatever you need to do. But for this one, you're going to scale to fit. Same thing. Oh, that's already there. So make sure you scale to fit. Now, last thing I'm going to do. Okay, so there's also something that I'm going to show you as well, called the Auto Calculate feature. If you don't want to insert a formula, but you want to calculate numbers just to see how much they are, you can use the Auto Calculate area. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the range is B19 through M19. Okay, we're going to right click down here, and we're going to find maximum and minimum. And basically, if you look down here, it calculates it for you. So the sum would be $6,109.22. The max, or the highest number, the maximum value, is $4,241.36. The minimum is negative $1,788.35. And in the accounting format, if you didn't notice this already, the parentheses indicate that it's negative. Count, meaning how many cells, there's 12, because 12 months in a year. And the average is $516.60. We didn't have to put that in the actual sheet. It's just you can calculate it for you. Okay, so that is our budget spreadsheet. And what you're going to do is you're going to save this in order to in order to turn this in, you would do it just like you did with the Word documents. You'll open up Microsoft OneNote. Okay, remember we did, oops, this is being, you're going to go to Excel this time, and you're going to right click. You'll what you'll do is you'll hit copy, you'll paste it in your folder, and then you'll attach your file right to this here. Okay? Alright, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for watching my video.